Good morning to all. In this video, we will discuss some basic concepts of network solution methods and we will solve some problems. So, what are the network solution methods? The solution methods are of two kinds. One is mesh analysis and the other one is nodal analysis. Nodal analysis. So here this mesh analysis, it is based on, we will write the equations based on Kirchhoff's voltage law. So Kirchhoff's voltage law. So here for the nodal analysis, we will write the equations based on Kirchhoff's current law. We know what is Kirchhoff's voltage law and Kirchhoff's current law. So what is Kirchhoff's voltage law? Algebraic sum of voltages for a closed loop equal to 0. In a closed path, voltages in closed path or closed loop equal to 0. So, or otherwise we can write this as sum of voltage drop equal to sum of voltage rise. Okay. So for the Kirchhoff's current law, algebraic sum of currents meeting at a node or junction that is equal to 0. Currents meeting at any node or junction equal to 0. Or we can state this Kirchhoff's current law as sum of incoming currents equal to sum of outgoing currents. This we know. So for the discussion, let me take the basic example circuit. So for the we will see for the mesh analysis first. For mesh analysis, take for example this circuit. The circuit which consists of two closed loop and having two voltage sources V1, V2 and here R1, R2 and R3. Now we will write the equations for the mesh analysis method. So by using Kirchhoff's voltage law, we can write the equations for the two loops. Mesh is otherwise known as loops. So here two loops are there. If current direction is not given means we can assume the current direction as clockwise direction itself. Let me assume the first loop current as I1, it is moving in the clockwise direction like this. And here we assume the current I2 in the loop 2 like this in the clockwise direction. Now we will write the equation. Okay. So basic is Ohm's law only. So here we are using for the mesh analysis we are using we are writing the voltage equations, that is V equal to IR. For the nodal analysis, we will write the current equations, that is I equal to V by R. So that is the difference. Okay. Now we will write equations for the mesh analysis also and for the nodal analysis also for the basic circuit. Okay. So here, let me name this node as X and the voltage at the node is First we will write the mesh analysis. For the mesh analysis, by using KVL, So here sum of voltage drop equal to sum of voltage rise. So here for the first loop, R1 and R2 resistances are there. So current in the first loop is I1. So I1 R1 plus R2 into, so current flowing for the R2 is difference of two loop currents, because this resistance branch is common, is in between the first loop and second loop. So difference of the two currents will be flowing through this I1 minus I2. So R2 into I1 minus I2, that is equal to voltage rise V1. Okay. So here this can be taken as first equation for the first loop. And then, or we can simplify. Okay. And then by KVL for the second loop, this is for loop 1 and this is for loop 2. Loop 2. So loop 2 we can write the equation as, here R2 and R3, sum of voltage drop is I2 R2 plus current flowing through R2 is, here considering the second loop, it will be the difference of I2 minus I1, that is equal to, here current flowing through positive potential to negative potential. So one thing we have to consider, so if voltage is like this means, negative to positive potential means, we will consider the positive polarity for the voltage. If negative to positive, negative potential to positive potential, that is lower potential to higher potential means polarity of voltage will be positive. So here positive potential to negative potential means we will consider the polarity as negative polarity for the voltage. So this is the basic polarity for the voltage source. Okay. So here for the loop 2, I2 R2 into plus R2 into I2 minus I1, that is equal to minus V2, because here in this direction, that is positive potential to negative potential. So we will write the polarity of voltage source as negative. Okay. So by this we can write the loop equations using mesh analysis, for the mesh analysis. So for the same circuit, for the same network, we will write the nodal analysis equations. Okay. We will consider the same . So let me take this node name as X. Okay. Voltage at the node as Vx. So we will write the nodal equation here. So Vx minus V1, because positive to negative potential. So positive to negative potential, we will consider the voltage polarity as minus. So Vx minus V1 by corresponding respective resistance is R1. This is V by R condition only. Okay. Plus again Vx minus, this is the grounded voltage. Grounded voltage is always 0. So Vx minus 0 by R2. So Vx minus 0 by R2 plus Vx minus V2 by the respective resistances R3. Vx minus V2 by R3, that is equal to 0. So this is the nodal equation for the example circuit. Okay. So here, so for the same circuit, we can write the mesh analysis equations also, loop equations also, and nodal equations also. Nodal equations based on Kirchhoff's current law, mesh equations based on Kirchhoff's voltage law. Now, the selection process is important. Selection for any question, for any circuit, we have to select which method will be useful and which method will by which method we can find the result easily. That we have to consider. Selection of method. Selection of solution method. So three conditions we have to observe. So for a circuit, first condition, for a circuit or a network which contains only the independent sources and the elements. Elements means resistance or inductor or capacitor, anything. Only the independent sources. And second condition, a network which contain independent source and current source. And third condition, network which contain dependent source. Okay, so these are the three types of network which contains only the independent voltage sources. Okay, independent voltage sources. And the second one, network which contains independent and current sources. Okay, and third one, network which contains dependent sources. Any dependent which contain any dependent sources, and with the combination of independent source and current source, anything can be there. Okay, at that time, we are in the network which contains only the independent voltage source, we can select either method, either nodal analysis method or mesh analysis method. The result will be the same. Okay, so we can select anything and we can find the response. If we want to find the voltage means we can find the voltage. If we want to find the current means we can find the current using mesh analysis method, or also we can use nodal analysis method also. And second condition, the network which contains independent source and any current source. If any current source is there means we have to apply the nodal analysis method only. Otherwise, the result will be wrong only by using mesh analysis method. We have to use nodal analysis method if any current source is there in the network. And third condition is network which contain any dependent source. It may be the combination of independent source and dependent source, and it may be the combination of current source and dependent source, anything. Any one dependent source is there means we have to apply the nodal analysis method only. So, the nodal analysis is very important to find out the current and voltage in a network. Thank you.